The big breaking story we are tracking: the International Court of Justice at The Hague has stayed execution of Kulbhushan Jadhav, the retired Indian Navy officer sentenced to death by a Pakistan military court. A huge relief for India and a big setback, big setback for Pakistan. Nidhi Razdan now joins us for more on this. Nidhi, what are the details you have?
Well, what government sources are telling us, Rohit, is that, India initiated these proceedings against Pakistan at the International Court of Justice on Monday, and that they have managed to obtain a stay order on that just a short while ago. We are awaiting the formal details of that order from the Ministry of External Affairs, but sources saying that a letter has been sent to the Nawaz Sharif government in Pakistan asking them to hold off on the hanging for now, which would come, as you said, as a big relief for the Indian government, certainly for Kulbhushan Jadhav. If you remember, Mr. Jadhav, who is an Indian national, was arrested in Pakistan last year. It's been more than a year since his arrest, and the Pakistanis have said that he was a spy, that he was coming to create trouble within Pakistan, a charge that India had always denied, and India had in fact been repeatedly seeking consular access to him for more than a year now. More than 16 times India has sought access to him, and each time that consular access has been denied by the government of Pakistan. And now this comes as a very significant development that India in fact approached the ICJ. India has maintained, that it was stunned when it was told by Pakistan last month. Suddenly, in a public announcement, India heard that Jadhav had been sentenced to death by a so-called military court for his activities in Pakistan. It is a trial that the government of India called farcical, and India was clear at that time in a public statement that if Pakistan went ahead with his execution, that this would be treated as premeditated murder. Therefore, we have seen moves by the government to do whatever is legally possible to prevent this execution from taking place. There was no timeline for it, but the government of India was clear that it was going to explore whatever options it had. In Parliament, the Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj had also made a statement where she had said very clearly on more than one occasion that the government would do whatever it could to try and stop this and to try and bring Kulbhushan Jadhav back to India. So this is certainly a big reprieve. What happens next is not clear at the moment, Rohit. We're just waiting for those details, as we said, on how exactly the stay order has been worded, what the ICJ has said, and what the legal proceedings will be from here on, Rohit.
And Nidhi, this is bound to have repercussions on the India-Pakistan ties.
Well, the story itself has created a huge problem in the India-Pakistan relationship. It then has been followed by the beheadings of Indian soldiers yet again. So at the moment, ties are not in a good place. And India is very clear that it's not going to compromise on the issue of terrorism. And therefore, the Jadhav episode certainly was the first big setback last month before the beheadings happened to the India-Pakistan relationship. And as I said, for India, this reprieve coming now with the ICJ stay, according to government sources, as we await the official statement from the government of India.